Literally, if I would ever commentate Tekken seriously, I am just going to be the house clown. That's it. Like, mind you, I'm a clown in every game that I commentate now, but I have knowledge of the games. You know what I mean? That I talk about, right? But this shit, I don't have no fucking knowledge. I was just fucking seeing what it was for how it was in person. That shit was funny as. So, hold on. You guys hear me? Let me know if y'all hear me so I can explain this story. This is some shit. It's crazy, Ruby. I seen your Twitter, and that shit brought me back to that house, kid. Watch this. So look. All right, first and foremost, let me make sure the cam works. Okay, beautiful. What's going on, Warriors? I see y'all. I got the fresh braids and all that shit, but I need to get the shape up. I'm waiting till Wednesday to get the shape. No, tomorrow to get the shape up. So I'm clean, but I'm not really clean. But what's going on, Warriors? Good morning. Well, actually, no, we passed the morning now at this point. All right, hold on. So look, people game, hear me out. So I don't know if anybody remembers that story I spoke on about how Dragon God, Lincoln Morris the Dragon God, for those that follow, right? He plays Dragon Ball. He played multiple games back in the past and shit. But this was when I used to live in the Ark, right? I used to live in the Ark. Do y'all remember the story I said about how my man, for those that probably watched the podcast, I know I said it in that episode of the podcast, one of them. One of our peoples took a shit, right? One time. Let me just break this down, right? Just for people that don't know, right? One time this was back in the day in Brooklyn. This is when I was with Empire Arcadia, and we used to live in a place called the Ark. It was a house in Midwood, whatever the case is, in Brooklyn, right? There was a bathroom there. We was all living there, obviously, all together and shit chilling. So obviously there's a bathroom there. One of our people's going there who was known as Dragon God. He went in there and he dropped the deuce, right? So, you know, he comes out with that face, like he did something wrong, but he's not really like trying to tell you exactly what happened. So he's kind of letting you know that something happened, you know, by the way he's looking. And you're pretty much going to bump into that surprise. So like, oh, we're going to find out. It was one of those, oh, we're going to find out faces, right? So I go in the bathroom, right? And there was a turd, Ruby. I kid you not. It's all good. Yo, good luck. Good looking, Umar. I'll talk about that in a minute, Umar. Thank you, man. You said you was gonna sub when I get back on live, so I appreciate that. It was much love. So, can I even zoom in on this? I'm trying to. Can I zoom in on this? Well, we don't really need to. But look at the size of this turd, guys. I know this is nasty. It's pretty early in the morning. I know you didn't expect this, but listen, guys, hear me out. Look at this. Look at this, right? When I tell you it was this size in the toilet, and mind you, like you try to flush it, right? And the shit is doing spins and shit. That shit's looking, it's looking like it's doing the spinneroonie for the Booker T joint. The spinneroonie it was going in circles in the toilet, right? Bro, Triforce had to grab a hammer and break this down so it could go down in the toilet. So this is crazy. I'm actually not making this up. If y'all ever remember a story that I was talking about, this was it. This was the size of the turd. I kid you not. I kid you not. It was this size. My man Triforce had to grab a hammer and break that shit down. I cannot make this up. This happened in 2010 or 2009. I'm gonna say 2010. But yeah, and mind you, the reason why, you know, I guess I'm gonna give you a little bit of explanation. All this dude eats is organic shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like he's gonna have problems just taking shits or whatever the case is from all the processed foods and all that. All of that shit literally just does not stick on the stomach. So which means when you healthy, when you're like supremely healthy with what you eat, a good chance your shits might look like that, man. Now, in the case of how it came out of his asshole, that's, I don't know, man. That's on him. You're gonna have to ask him. I don't know what the fuck is happening that he actually had the strength to release that. But yeah, man, that shit is crazy, bro. That shit is crazy. I've seen a turd that size. No bullshit. Yeah, man. I cannot make this shit up. Yeah, what an opening to a stream, right? Ruby, and like, it is crazy. I walked into the bathroom to take a piss, dog. And I looked in there. I said, yo, who? I said, which dinosaur in this house took a shit, bro? Who laid an egg in here? Bro, that's 100%. Shit about Tekken.
Oh, he's rocking Sentinel
Yo, listen.
now, AKA
Listen. And you know what's crazy? I'm gonna give you a little lore, right? This is what's so dope about the FGC. So shout out to Anakin. That's my man. For people that don't know, when we see each other in events, we're actually hanging out all the time. Me, Anakin, and Steve, and a couple of others. We literally, like, that's the squad. Like, we literally hit each other on the messages on our phones. I text, yo, I'm outside, bet, boom. We're gonna meet up, yo. We're gonna eat, boom, chill. Anakin's my man, 100 grand. You know what I'm saying? And that was through Steve. You know why? Because shout out to Stacey Steve. He's actually one of my best friends. For people that don't know. We always knew each other, like me and Anakin from back in the day, from like Marvel 2, Marvel 3, et cetera, right? And we always had that respect for each other as players and shit, you know what I mean? But like when Steve got us together, that's when we got real fucking cool. So yeah, that's pretty much the crew. Every time I post up somewhere, you feel me? So because me and Anakin is cool, right? When he knows that I'm commentating Tekken, he does the most obnoxious shit just to make me laugh. Like, he be doing some disrespectful shit just to make me laugh. You're gonna see this right now. And you know what's crazy? He said he was able to hear me commentate in the background. Yo, peep this shit out. This shit is funny.
God, we got a character switch. He was playing the Zafina for most of today, and now we got the Negan.
Yo, Jack 7, he looks so godlike. I cannot believe a man could fight with that position right there, with the bending of the. Oh my God, here we go. Surprise attack. Surprise attack. Oh! My goodness.
I don't know shit about this game.
Launching those fireworks to the sky. Looking like July 4th. Oh, low parry. How dare you? Damn, this man does not let go of Lucille? Hello? A surprise attack. I don't even know. I forgot what surprise attack is. Okay. Last time I really see Jack 7 was a Street Fighter Cross Tekken. My goodness, the rusty elbows. Give this man. No, not yet. No, not yet.
All right, going for the Oki here.
Oh! Damn, the slot machine. Was that the slot machine? What was that?
Yo, the blue upper?
Oh, with punish. Nice. I love the courtesy duffs. Yo, shout outs to Tekken. Oh my goodness.
Steve, I'm telling you right now, I went to the back. Literally, he's holding on to Jeremy. For people that don't know, is Vicious. He's literally in tears. Like, you see the foot. I gotta ask Jeremy for the footage. That shit is funny. He's literally in tears on both sides. Like, oh my God. He said the rusty elbow. I'm weak. And the dude was just literally crying, bro. That shit was funny.
Got robotic veins. That's crazy. Surprise attack. Oh my goodness. That character just...
My man YipeS loves his robots, man.
Telling you, man. I don't need to know shit, but I hype that shit up, though.
Go into the last.
Yo, I had no choice but to commentate this shit, bro. Cause listen, so you gotta understand, when they was doing Conquest, cause I don't want people to think I'm fraudulent. I just jumped on this shit because I wanted to. I mean, obviously I love commentating, whatever, but when we do blocks, they got us paired up with certain commentators and shit, right? So they had me paired up with Sammy Fish for Tekken. I was like, yo, you guys sure? I don't fuck with Tekken. It's like, yeah, man, have fun. I was like, all right, boom, boom. This is how that's why I'm here.
You look a little bit like Anakin, right?
For people who don't know, shout out to my guy Jimmy J Train. That dude is one of my guys. Let me tell y'all some legendary stories now that we're here just chatting and shit, right? For people that don't know, I knew this guy when he had the longest of fucking hair. He used to roll around with Rom. He used to play Third Strike and shit as well, but obviously he was known for Tekken. There was this MOG event in Dallas in 2010. And there was nothing but fucking killers in there. I remember Nee was there. Jimmy Tran was there. I think Poke Chop was there. I'm not too sure. There was a couple of people, but we all went to Jop's crib. This is when Jop was living with Bucktooth. For people that don't know, Bucktooth from back in the day. But they got this nice house, whatever. We went out there to chill, you know, drink and all that good shit. And freaking I went in there and I just seen Nee and Jimmy Tran were like surrounded with nothing but like Tekken legends just looking at the matches, and these guys are just fucking fighting. Like, that shit was so dope. And Jop was there too. We was playing Street Fighter 4. Shit was a vibe, man. Shit was a vibe. Jop is really good in Street Fighter 4, by the way. But at that time. But yeah, this is just a little lore.
Wall splat. Plus frames.
Get off unhand me. Don't you ever touch me. Don't you
Damn!
Touch me. Touch me, he says. No, not like this.
Oh my God, Jimmy! How did you find that damage?
Bruh.
Jimmy, no.
Oh no, he's feeling it. You can tell. Wall splash.
It's that whiff punish was OD. There it comes. Here it comes.
Unhand me. Don't you ever touch me. Don't you
Oh!
touch me. Touch me.
Bro.
Get off. Unhand me. Don't you.
Bro, look at the bounce, kid. The altitude she fucking took, boy, was crazy. Hold up.
Don't you. Oh! Touch me. Touch me, he says.
Oh my God, bro.
Frames.
Get off. Unhand me. Don't you ever touch me.
Oh!
Touch me.
All right.
Jimmy to make any sort of comeback.
Nah, but all just aside, for people that are here again, somebody asked if I actually commentated Tekken before, so I'm just playing the footage.
Space out those things like back one and like.
I don't know jack shit, but this game is fun as fuck. This is a game 100% if it was like in the arcades, 'cause this is what I was doing with Tekken 5 back in the day. And this was worse back in the day because like I used to watch people get Steve Infinite back in the day. Shout out to my man Bloody Bison. I actually seen him smash a controller on the floor because he got one touch killed by Steve Fox. Yeah, I've seen some things, man. It was in Chinatown Fair. That shit is crazy. So anyway, if this game was like, if we were still like in the arcade culture, whatever the case is, this is like one of the games I'll probably be talking shit in the background. I still do it too to this day. Like when I get a chance, I'll watch with the homies, especially when like Poke Chop is playing. I'll be getting up there and I'll be talking my shit. You know what I mean? In the crowd though.
Dug all up in the core.